everyone, it's Laura from ArtWorleyHouse.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a healthy lollipop. And this recipe is in perfect timing for Easter. If you follow me over on Instagram, you saw in my stories that me and my kiddos were working really hard on coming up with this recipe. It took us several different tries to finally nail down a sucker that would pop out of one of these molds and it tasted good. When it gets close to holidays, I like to think of things that I can kind of recreate so they can stick to a more clean eating, healthy lifestyle even during the holiday time. But I don't like them to not be able to have all the fun things that kids have. And so I know in a few weeks when it's Easter time, there's gonna be a lot of candy and suckers and things like that. And so I thought I would try to come up with a recipe where they can still indulge in suckers, but not get all those food dyes and refined sugars. To make this sucker, we are going to be using coconut sugar and honey as our sweetener. So because it's still gonna be really sugary, it's not something that you wanna give your kiddos all the time, but more for a special treat. But at least it isn't refined sugar, and it's a much healthier option than giving them store-bought suckers. So to get started, we are going to turn this on about medium heat, and then we are going to bring the ingredients that I have here, which is coconut sugar, honey, and apple juice, to a hard crack stage, which is 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So I am going to pour in, I have a half a cup of coconut sugar, and I talked all about coconut sugar and the different benefits of it over on the blog if you're interested. Then I'm pouring in a fourth of a cup of honey. And then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of apple juice. Now, if you don't want to use apple juice, you can just use water. That will make the suckers turn out just fine. I just thought if I added in some apple juice, it would add a little bit more flavor. Okay, so I'm going to let this come to a boil, and then I'm going to stir it a few times and check it with my candy thermometer until it reaches 300 degrees. Now, this part is crucial. If you don't stir it often enough, or if it goes over that 300 degrees, then your sucker will taste burnt. And if you don't get up to that 300 degrees, it will not solidify and turns hard like a sucker. And believe me, I know we messed up multiple times, so make sure that you have a trusty thermometer and that you keep an eye on this, because the temperature that you get it at is definitely crucial. But other than that, this recipe is foolproof and it's really easy to make. While this is warming up, I'm going to prepare my sucker molds, and by preparing, I just mean putting the stick in. You don't have to grease it at all or spray it with anything. Once they are hardened, the suckers pop out really easily. I found these sucker molds on Amazon and they are adorable. These are 2 of the molds that it came with. It actually has 3 more designs that it came with, and it has little circles with swirls in it and flowers. I think there was smiley faces, stars, and hearts. So these are super fun because it makes the suckers in all different types of shapes, which the kids love. And the other thing I really liked about these molds is that they came with reusable sucker sticks. So these are little plastic reusable sucker sticks, and they just pop right into the mold. And so I'm going to push these in now, and then we'll be ready to fill these when our liquid is ready. After you remove it from the heat and kind of stir it a little bit to let the bubbles go down, I like to add in some essential oils for flavor. So you can do citrus oils, are really good. We are doing wild orange today. You can do lime, I have tangerine, we've done lemon. All of those kind of make a fun lollipop for the kiddos. And so I am doing about 15 drops here of wild orange, and that just makes it taste super good. Now we're just going to pour it into our molds, and then you're gonna let these sit for about 30 minutes or until they are completely hardened, and then you can pop them out and let the kiddos enjoy them. Last week I shared a recipe for some healthy Easter Jell-O, so if you guys missed that video, I will link that down in the description below. And if this is your very first time by my channel, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. I get out new videos every single week on essential oil education, healthy recipes, and natural remedies. Thank you so much for stopping by.